Creativity is not about making something new, but about guiding the force and letting it sail. As a potter uses hands to guide clay on a wheel, if he tried to stop it turning round, it would fail. Greetings, beloveds. This is Amy Caryn Johnson, the Earth Channel, here with you today with the first of a new series about opening the gates of our Diamond Heart Center. I will be returning a bit to the concepts of the I Ching with this series, and I have associated each of the 8 gates of what I call the Diamond Heart Center with a plant of some kind. And I'm not going to tell you which hexagram or gate, I don't think, unless Mother Earth comes through with it in the channeled message. I might perhaps, and that's fine. But for now, just know that I'm beginning with the elder. You may have heard of elderflower, elderberry. There is a shrub, small tree perhaps you could call it, known as the elder. And I'm sure you've probably heard it referred to somewhere along the way. And it is representing the gate that I am beginning this series with. So without further ado, I will get into the channeled message from Gaia about the elder gate of our Diamond Heart. Now, as I always do, I will take a few deep breaths, close my eyes, and I invite you to join me if you would like to. Hello, this is Gaia. Amy has begun this new series at our behest, and we would like to begin by sharing with you the value of associating the various gates anywhere in your bodies, but for this series, the Heart Center, the Diamond Heart Center, with a plant of some kind. We have shared with you in the past grounding meditations and shared with you the value of those. For those of you who are sensitive, for those of you who may be holding on to stuck energy, letting it flow, and for connecting to the various energies that the universe, source, has to share with you. You can truly access any energy in the universe at any time that you wish to, and this series will assist you in doing so, as well as assisting you in identifying the different energies that are possible and the gifts within them. So for the elder gate, this energy represents the divine creative force in its most masculine form. And yet, because we are referencing the physical plane as we look at these gates and letting different energies in, we are operating under the perception that there is any way that you could all be separated from these energies at any time. In truth, that is not possible. And so we are, in essence, referring to an illusion. And yet, by opening any one of these gates, you pierce the veil. You see through the illusion. You access the energy in the way that you could without a physical body. And so, referring within the physical plane this way, this divine creative force is creating Maya, the divine play, the Leela, and what some of you may refer to as the Matrix. However, we hesitate and we want to clarify here because we want you to recognize that it is a gift to be given a lifetime in the physical plane. Never can so much be learned as in such an incarnation. And never can so much be expanded except in such a physical incarnation. And so while there is value in recognizing that it is an illusion, there is also value in respecting it, appreciating it, and finding the gifts within it. As Amy alluded to in her opening poem, the first half of it, second half coming at the end of this video. In truth, in order to interact with this divine creative force, you are guiding it, you are allowing it to move through you in some way or another. You are not necessarily being it. While it does reside within you all to one degree or another, whether it might be hidden or readily visible, it is constantly flowing and shifting with all of the other energies that are available. The main gift of this energy comes with recognizing that in the physical plane, you are not truly in control, and you would not actually want to be in control fully if you knew what that would entail. The only thing you can actually control is the way things flow within yourself. So there is that possibility, and yet even that has its limits. The wisdom of the elder is about rebirth, renewal, and regeneration. Seeing that nothing ever truly dies, and yet everything can shift and change. Take on new form, take on at least what appears to be new life. The next one of this series will be about the opposite of this one, about receptivity, yin, as opposed to this one, which is yang. Next week will be the most feminine aspect of energies. And so we invite you to tune in again then. We thank you so much for joining us today. Namaste, beloveds. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. If you are familiar with the I Ching and the hexagrams, you may already know which one that is and which one next week will be. The others are always a little bit more confusing to try to describe in terms of masculine, feminine, because they are all different combinations of those. These ones are a little clearer. So before I finish with the second half of my poem for this Elder Gate of the Diamond Heart Center, I would like to thank you all for your likes, sharing, your kind comments, and for subscribing and clicking the bell button to be notified when the next video comes out on my YouTube channel here. I also want to congratulate Jeff for being the first to email me this month. He received a free 12-minute channeled message personal to him. And so I encourage you all to look for next month's offer that will be similar. All right, here is the second half of the poem. As a singer does not own the air in her lungs, she welcomes it in, and it sustains all notes. As a fountain guides water up and out of itself, the water goes on to support many boats.